Everyone, this is Adrienne with Rip the Bandage. I just wanted to make a quick video tonight, seeing that February is the month that Rip the Bandage chose to discuss self-love because February is the love month. Valentine's falls in February. So I just really wanted to speak on it for a second. I want to make quick videos like every couple of days just to put something out in the atmosphere on self-love. It's easy to bypass yourself when you're a mom or a single mom or rape survivor or child molestation survivor, spousal abuse survivor. It's easy to put yourself last or not even really have love for yourself. The thing that I think about that, me personally, is that sometimes you tend to lose the sense of your self-worth and how much you're worth and how much you deserve to be loved when you've been raped or molested or been in abusive situations, because you tend to think you can't be worth much, or what do you have left, or you're not good enough to love. I just wanted to take the time tonight to tell you that no matter how bad it has gotten or no matter how much you have been through, you're still very much worth loving. I want you to dispel that myth that you can't be loved. I want you to dispel that myth completely, that you cannot be loved, that you are not good enough. That has to go. I want you to toss that out, bury it, write it down, throw it in the trash. You can be loved is what you need to focus on going forward. You deserve to be loved. You are worth loving. You are amazing. And rape can't change that. Spousal abuse can't change that. Being a single parent doesn't change that. You can't pour from an empty cup. So if you don't love yourself, then you can't love the people around you, such as your children or your husband or anybody. If you don't love yourself, you can only give them as much as you've given to yourself, or as much as you have. And a lot of times, after you've been hurt so much or put last so much, you feel like you don't have anything else to give. Well, guess what? You still deserve to be loved, and you still have to give love to yourself. A few things that you can do for self-love is in spending quality time with yourself. You can read a book. I'm a reader. I like to read. You can read a book for your own time. You can go on a walk. You can go to dinner. You can treat yourself to a candlelit bubble bath. You can just go out to dinner or whatever. Have your favorite cookie, whatever it is that you like to have. Just to love on yourself. Buy yourself a new outfit. Get some new lipstick. Whatever it is that you love, I want to challenge you to take out the time to do it for you. Do it for you. Just do it for you. Like, don't even think about it, because sometimes when you think about it too long, you will not do it. I want you to write on a flashcard to yourself, hey, you, yes, you are worth loving. You are lovable. I want you to take the time out just to tell yourself, in spite of everything that you've been through, you are still worth loving. You are still amazing. You are still beautiful. You are still the sweetest thing. You still deserve that. You deserve that. You deserve to be loved. I want you to tell yourself that I'm good enough to love. I'm good enough to love me. Take out the time to love on you. Don't wait for somebody else to validate you. Don't wait for somebody else to tell you you're good enough. Don't wait for somebody else to say, I love you. Tell yourself, I love you. Tell yourself, I love you. Sometimes you have to do a self-check with yourself. Look in the mirror and say, hey, you're worth loving. Self-check it. I wanted to tell you tonight that I love you. I want to tell you tonight to take out time for yourself. Stop putting yourself last. Stop giving to the world and not giving to yourself. It's okay to give to other people. That's a beautiful thing. I give all the time. But the one thing that I learned is in the middle of always doing for everybody else and saying, I'll get me later. I'll get me later. Your later never comes. You need to take a pause break, pause for the cause, do something special for yourself. Go get your ice cream cone, listen to your favorite song on the radio, and tell yourself, I love you. All right? That's all I wanted to say. Again, this is Adrienne Heights. Rip the bandage. Try not to take too long, but I want you to know that you are worth loving. You are still amazing. You are beautiful. You are worth it. What happened to you happened. Yes, it did. But it did not kill you and it did not destroy your soul. You are still worth loving. You're worth it. You're worth fighting for. I love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.